guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you my lazy girl look. This look takes me about 10 minutes to do, and I know I do a lot of like quick get ready with me these days, but that's because this is genuinely the kind of makeup that I've been doing recently. So without further ado, let's just start. So in the shower, I've used the Salicylamide Anti-Acne Face Wash by the Dermaco today to wash my face. And this contains 2% salicylic acid and 2% niacinamide, both of which are really good for active acne and kind of the scarring that acne leaves behind. And by scarring, I mean like pigmentation and like that kind of uneven skin tone that you get after acne. And now I'm going to be using the Salicylamide Anti-Acne Serum, which contains 2% salicylic acid and 5% niacinamide. I've been speaking about this range now for like I think 2 or 3 months. It's been a while since I've started using it, and this is such a lifesaver. I use this maybe twice a week, especially around the time that I'm experiencing acne like I am right now. I have a big bump under the skin kind of a situation happening here. It hurts really bad and it's really big. I'm very worried of what this is gonna turn into, and I also have some small kind of breakouts happening here. Not so much here, this area is fine, but then I have some here in like my eyebrow area, and my forehead and my chin are just perpetually congested, and that is why before makeup today I want to use this. So this is like a typical Dermaco serum. It's clear, it's quite runny, but it feels kind of like velvety on the skin. It's not as watery as their other serums, and it feels quite nice on the skin. It doesn't feel like it's gonna dry out your skin, and all of Dermaco serums are fragrance free and contain like hyaluronic acid as far as I can tell. So they're all very hydrating. They don't feel heavy on the skin. And of course, if you guys by chance do not know what salicylic acid and niacinamide do, salicylic acid is essentially a BHA, which is a beta hydroxy acid. These tend to be kind of like oil soluble, so they're very good for people who have oily skin and therefore oily type of acne. Ever since I've been interested in skincare and I worked with a skincare brand, I have met so many people and spoken to so many people with like a certain level of conviction. I can say that no matter what kind of skin you have, you can get acne. So depending on your skin type, your way to kind of approach your acne should also be kind of different. So this is a brilliant product, especially if you have the oily type of acne, because niacinamide I found works really well for me. I have really oily skin. And also if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you will know that I actually use salicylic acid at least once a week, because I find that my skin really benefits from it. And I've also used niacinamide individually in a product for the longest time. So now that I have this, I have been using this instead twice a week, and I find that it really comes down my skin. My skin kind of has like a subtle glow the next day when I wake up. So it definitely is a really good combination that works really well together to target active acne and the pigmentation as well. So starting with my lazy girl makeup, I like to start with a concealer of sorts that's quite close to my skin. Something I can just very quickly put on a brush and just start painting my face. I always like to start with the middle, because once you've got the middle sorted out, you can kind of even skip the perimeter sometimes and your skin will look fine. But the center of your face is where your eyes are kind of drawn to naturally. So getting that sorted out makes your skin look quite nice and even. So I just take like a big fluffy brush. This is a My Kitco Pro brush. Once you're done with like concealer that matches your skin, I would like to put it across my forehead, across my inner cheek area, and yeah, essentially these are the only places, because under my eyes and around my mouth, I like to use a shade that is a little darker and a little orangey in tone compared to my skin, because that's what helps to cancel out a little bit of the pigmentation. I've shown this shade quite a lot on my channel. This is the Kryolan Dermacolor DFD, I think it's called. It doesn't really have a number. This is what it looks like. This is the one that I've shown always whenever I've spoken about Kryolan concealer that I use as a corrector. And finding products that just really match your skin and work for your skin well can definitely be like a rite of passage. It doesn't come as naturally to everyone, and me even doing this professionally, it took me a long time to kind of understand how my skin looks with certain products, and of course dealing with stuff oxidizing and stuff can also kind of throw you off. So with your base makeup, I would definitely say take your time, research a lot, and only buy products that you feel will actually help you. Don't just buy anything that you see online, because that is the quickest way to just waste money. Man, I wish I had like one of those slanted tip brow pencils right about now. Funk Soul brother. Those ones just tend to be so much quicker. This one, first of all, because it's so thin, I have to constantly kind of roll up more product because it runs out so quickly. And that one also, like, I'm not using it to draw individual strokes, so using this one doesn't really make sense for me, especially when I'm trying to do a look in a hurry. If you're someone who is actually using these to draw individual strokes, this is a really good one. It's quite thin, so it will allow you to do that with a lot of finesse. But when I'm in a hurry, all I want to do is just slap them on and run out of the door. Then quickly using a lip liner. And you can use a tint to kind of fill in your lips and use it as a blush also, if that's something you're interested in. I do not like to wear blush unless I'm wearing like a full-on face of makeup and like full coverage foundations and everything. So I'm not gonna do it today. I'm just gonna use this MAC Powder Kiss liquid lip color. And the very last thing would be to just put a little bit of powder across my forehead and like my under eye area, because this is where the most amount of product usually sits for me. My god, this powder is just insane. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, I think it's called. It is so fine that it feels like nothing on the skin. And then if I'm stepping out, I'm definitely going to get oilier as the day goes on. And if I'm out in the sun especially, I would definitely want to keep a SPF product with me to touch up my sunscreen, because even if I'm wearing sunscreen underneath all of this makeup and I'm wearing the right amount, it is going to get kind of ineffective after like 2 or 3 hours. So it's really important for you to carry something with you so you can touch up. And for that, I'm so glad now that I have this mattifying 100% mineral powder sunscreen by the Dermaco again. This is a powder sunscreen, and it's like this really fine powder that comes with a brush. So to activate it and kind of bring it to the tip so you can use it, you can just turn it upside down and tap it at the back of your hand a few times, and you'll see some products start coming out. You can just take the brush and go around your face and just tap this product everywhere. Do not just use it as a powder and just go over the center bits of your face like I did with the other products. This is supposed to be like a sunscreen product, so it's very important that you cover all of your face. This is my routine when I literally have like 10 minutes to get ready, but I also want to look fancy. This is not like a BB cream tutorial where you're not covering essentially anything. You're just trying to get like a very slight even skin tone so that you just look presentable. This is me trying to put on makeup, because these concealers that I've used, the Dermacolor palette from Trylan, it's kind of like high in coverage. So this is me actually trying to put on makeup and kind of look presentable. Oh, and that reminds me, I've also kind of just totally skipped mascara. So if you're someone who generally likes to wear mascara, if you're going out, I would, like, if I'm wearing this amount of makeup, I definitely would like to wear some mascara as well, because otherwise my eyes just look really like undone and naked, and that's not the best look for me. I might even take like a creamy champagne colored, like a stick eye shadow, and put it in like my inner corner or like across my eyelid very slightly so that my eyes look like they have something going on, and it ends up looking really nice and looks like you've put in a lot of effort, but all it takes is one product and not a lot of skill. So that's one of my go-to looks if I am hoping to look fancy. So if you're interested in these products, you can go to their website, which is thedermaco.com, and you can use my code SHARMA2023 to get a 20% discount on your order. The code will not apply on bundles and combos, however, because they're already at discounted prices, so you won't need it. And if not on the website, you can also check out their products on Nykaa, Amazon and Flipkart. Their products are available across all of those platforms as well. And also, every single time that you make a purchase on their website, they will link your order to a child that they help educate along with Bhumi, which is an NGO, and they have pledged to help over 10,000 students this year. So try these out today and help Dermaco with a good cause. And that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.